It's nearly midnight when George finally goes to sleep. 6 months old and he still rarely sleeps through the night. I thought babies were supposed to be in a routine by now. That's what everybody told me. It'll get easier, they said. He'll get into a routine. Some hope of that. I switch on the television. I know, I'm exhausted, yet I'm also wide awake. The washing up can wait. I'll catch up on some late night repeat of one of my favourite shows. I smile to myself as I remember how Danny used to hate it. He'd moan while switching over and put on his sports channel. Well, now I can watch what I want. One small consolation of him walking out. Emily, he'd said one night during the interval of some televised football match. It's not working, you and me. Some excuse about us drifting apart. It's been a constant struggle emotionally. Physically too now, I'm bringing up a baby on my own. My stomach starts growling. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since, I don't know, 4 o'clock, maybe earlier. Normal adult routines fall by the wayside when you've got a baby. There's so much to do and think about. It's really hard to also constantly watch what you eat. There's so many things I need to do. Clean the house, do the laundry, the washing up, change George's nappies, bath him, dress him, take him to various playgroups. You grab a bite to eat when you can, even though you know it's not the healthiest thing to eat. Then the guilt. And what about George? In a few months' time, he's going to be crawling, then walking. He'll be full of energy, desperate for me to play with him. How am I going to keep up? Surgery 2, the receptionist calls out. Wearily, I stand up and put George back in his pram. He's crying loudly. I push him out of the waiting room and into the surgery. The GP smiles as I enter.
What can I do for you today?
I start to tell him how I'm feeling. I'm a bit embarrassed telling him about my mood, the frequent tears, feeling alone. You're depressed, Mum had told me on the phone. The docs will sort you out. The GP is professional, sympathetic. He listens and talks through options. Before I leave, the GP asks,
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I pause and I think about mentioning my weight. But then I think about the crisps, the snacks, the fizzy drinks. I'm not going to waste the GP's time discussing something that's my fault. Besides, he's probably busy dealing with people who are genuinely ill.